Hi guys, this is Astropark and today I'm going to show you how to use my Renko Divergences indicators. I've published three indicators on this field, one on RSI, another one on balance volume, and another one on money flow index. Of course, the basic indicator used is different. On one is RSI, another one on balance volume, this one is money flow index, but they work also on Candlestick, on Kinashi, and on Renko charts. You can use on Forex, cryptocurrencies, stocks, commodities, and so on each time frame and so on. They show you hidden or regular divergences, and they show you with a background, a colored background, and a label or a triangle. Um, when you see the flag is usually a stronger. If you find a flag, in this case you can see here you see a triangle, so this is a regular divergence. Here is a hidden divergence, both bullish. If you see a flag instead of a triangle, then like in this scenario, this is a stronger, for the indicator is a stronger divergence. Okay, so for example here you found here a bullish divergence. This was found as stronger. Okay, just some example. Okay, but now let's go. This is the unbalanced volume, and this is the other side. Now let's see them really on chart. Let's start from the first one. Okay, here you can eventually enable or disable what you don't want to see. So these are the label, the shapes. These the first six, and these are the backgrounds. Okay, you if you are not interested, for example, if an indicator, what a signal is strong or normal, is hidden or regular, you can simply disable this and keep the background enabled. Okay, okay, but in my opinion I will leave of course everything like this. You can of course change the color. If you don't like the red and green, you can move to, let's say, blue and purple. I don't know, or you like more the black. Okay, you can do it. You can customize as you like, for example, like this. Okay, lines can't be customized, by the way. The FreeDMU does not let us do it. Okay, so basically you can see the indicators show you most times also with a line how he calculated the the divergence. Okay, and it's usually pretty accurate. You see, you always have a dump. Of course, the higher the time frame, the the more secure is the signal. If we go on 5 minutes, of course, I expect that sometimes you you cannot be sure about the divergence, despite you see a lot of them are really working very nice. Okay, for example, this was not maybe a great signal. Also, this you had a very little breakdown. but or just this hidden divergence. Instead, it saw the top. Okay, like also this then you have this week and price recovered again. By the way, let's go to the Renko chart. So in order to see how this works on Renko chart, I suggest at least to work on 1 minute, guys, um, because here you feel the market move, the market volatility, and on 1 minute the chart is really responsive because it needs at least 1 minute for a brick to be fixed in a history. On 1 second, of course, it's always faster for a brick to be created. Okay, so for example, you see this brick is gonna get created very soon. I suggest to move to traditional. Okay, on Bitcoin, I suggest, for example, 11, 10, 9 as box sizes for calculating this, but you can choose the one you prefer. Also 20, for example. Okay, the one I use most is the 11, so let's keep with this on Bitcoin. Okay, so for example, you see here the bullish divergences. Here another one. You start to having some bearish. Price went down. Here again, price is now trying to recover, for example. Okay, I think it's pretty straightforward to understand the meaning of the indicator. Of course, you can set up alerts here. Okay, very easily. You just have some kind of bearish and bullish divergence to set up. Of course, just like you see here, don't 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 be dumb. I mean, always have a stop loss. If you didn't set up a stop loss, you would have been I don't know if liquidated because it's only it's 1000 red candle here. Okay, but be sure to use always a stop loss in trade. Okay, please, for your account, do it for your account. Don't get liquidated. Okay, don't be blind. Now let's see the unbalanced volume. It's the same the same way. It works exactly the same way. Just keep analyzing the volume also, and it works. I mean, you can play a lot of them. I usually, especially when I'm on Renko, I I keep the near low as a stop loss. Okay, so for example, entering here, I would have a stop loss below this point, or this, or just the recent low. Of course, here would have been stop loss, for example, in my opinion. Then here again, usually I set the stop loss in profit as soon as possible. So after 4 candles, so some kind of 40 dollars up. Okay, from 600 to 670 almost, I would have been stop lossed here, for example. Okay, and the same here, initially stop loss below recent low and keeping the rising the stop loss each time it forms a new low. Okay, so being stopped here, for example. in nice profit. So from here to here, 300 scalp, for example. Okay, so please, the market is always full of opportunities. So don't lose. You must lose little and win big. Okay, this is the how you become a profitable trader. Okay, so for example, you entered here. It's okay. You keep your profit. Always close something eventually. Okay, in the tops. Okay. For example, here you can see some kind of a trend line broken, so close long. Okay, and here the money flow. They are, you may say, they are pretty similar. I mean, of course they are. Some of these indicators, if you apply all of them, you will not understand anything, of course. I mean, or at least all of them, they try to keep you alerted. I mean, we are growing, so it's normal we are creating bearish divergences, but as soon as you see hidden divergences, this means that the trend is gonna continue. So this is what usually happens. You have some bearish divergence, then hidden, and price continues trending. Bearish divergences, then hidden, and price continue trending up. Bearish divergences and hidden. Okay, bearish divergence, and now you have the consolidation. Okay, after this big move. Okay, now the the same thing, but the contrary. Bullish divergences and bearish. Bullish and bearish. Okay, so you can keep playing each side. Okay, in my opinion, what I usually do is that I change colors. I mean, for example, I will use the black, the all black for the RSI, or all blue for unbalanced volume, or all red for money flow index. Of course, the lines can't be changed, but you see by color who is responsible for printing a signal. Oh, for example, this was the RSI, while this was unbalanced volume, money flow index, and Renko. So this is important to understand what you can, what who printed this signal. On the balance, on the money flow, you can decide to enable or disable the hidden divergence, choose the analysis window, and some smoothing analysis. I suggest to just keep default. If you like the hidden, you can enable them. You will have very much more signal. Okay, and on the unbalanced volume, instead you can't change anything. You can change what you see as style. Let's move to normal candlesticks. Okay, on 5 minutes. I don't suggest use this on 1 second, of course. No either on 1 minute. I mean, it works too, but it's you must be fast, and you you must set a stop loss. Okay, it's very, don't, again, please don't lose your account. Don't be blind. Okay, just here, for example, you see the bullish divergence, but price is dropping. So please, okay, best trades are done on the daily time frame. It's obvious. Okay, here we are on the Binance Futures, so you have a little history, but you see it called really some bottom, okay, and some tops here, okay, and that's it. Here we are starting having some bearish divergence here, but as soon as you see a new high, usually the divergence is is uh, is not anymore valid. I mean, price continued creating this. Maybe we could see on 6 exactly another resistance, another bullish divergence. Okay, so when you go up, this is what I meant. If your price continues growing, so you have a close above, of course this is not anymore valid like this. Okay, this was the final one, okay, the bigger one. Now we are having the same, for example, let's see, maybe should retrace at least a little. Okay, it works also on Ekinashi. This is how you would have seen this on Ekinashi, for example. Yes, I guess it works. As you can see here on Ekinashi, we are still in bull trend, important bull trend. The candles are all green. Um, this is a fact also. Okay, I hope you like this little video about divergences, and you can always write me on this is my account on Telegram. You can write me. You can send me a message, a private message. I will be happy to answer your question, give you a free trial of these indicators, of course. Have a nice day and enjoy trading. Bye.